Okay, this question is for Jon. So you've talked a lot about how, as a kid, you saw Optimus's voice and you're like, I want to be Optimus.
I just wanted to be whatever that voice was. I don't know. It wasn't necessarily I want to be Optimus. I just wanted to be what Peter Cullen's voice sounds like. I want to be the physical embodiment of that voice. I don't know why. It's just the coolest voice ever.
So my question is, these days, do you still hear voices and then say, I want to be that voice? And as a professional voice actor, do you find yourself going like, oh, can I do that one?
Well, I do a lot of sound-alike stuff. Like right now, I've been filling in for Ryan Reynolds for Detective Pikachu. You're welcome. Hopefully you guys will wear your brown pants. So, like, anytime I hear a voice that I have not already done, I'm like, I need to figure, and it's one that could help me book a job. I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, I need to be able to figure out how to do that voice. Some of them are so hard, and some of them, they're so hard because they're so normal. And I'm like, the one I still have not been able to get is Kevin Costner. All he has is a little bit of a New England accent, and there's not much else to hold on to there. Some of those voices are so tough to do. And some of them are really surprising, too. Like Robert De Niro, a lot of people do Robert De Niro's voices, but have you ever heard him just speak naturally and not doing the character he does? And when he does his normal voice, so like, that's almost nothing there to sound like when he's just speaking in normal, and it's so hard because you have to sound so much like that person that nobody can tell the difference, which was the point of doing it in Bumblebee Movie. They didn't want anybody to know that they didn't get anything, they wanted to sound as much like G1 as possible, where people were like, wait, did they get Corey Bergen? So that was like the whole point. So anytime I hear something interesting that I'm like, I need to figure out how to do that, that might be able to, one of my goals is to be able to learn how to speak Japanese fluently, to be able to speak Spanish fluently, be able to do what I can do in other languages would be great. I'll give you a quick example of how I kind of process a voice when they send me something. I hear one that I need to do. I had to do Jeff Bridges. And thankfully, he's been doing the same character since True Grit. So 8 movies, he's been doing this cowboy guy. I don't know what's going on. But when I first heard the reference, I'm like, holy cow, Jeff Bridges' voice is so unique. So I just closed my eyes and I can reverse engineer this. Who does that sound like that I can do? All right, that sounds like Frank Caliendo doing John Madden. Boom, this is the place for hardware, and then you kind of give it a little bit of a southern accent, and then you just kind of slow it down all the way, man. All of a sudden, Duracell batteries are sitting on my rug, man, So there's a whole process to think here. There's like a whole process to go through. So yeah, I'm always looking for voices to be like, I want to be able to do that.
Sorry, one more question. Was it true that you were going to voice Ironhide and Starscream in Bumblebee?
They originally I think they had one line apiece. It wasn't very much, maybe 2 or 3 words each, but they originally had something to say. I think a lot of us scratched for those too. I know Steve Bloom scratched for that one too. But that gives me a lot of hope that they may be, because we saw all them pods headed for Earth at the end of Bumblebee, so.
Great, we are out of time. Big hand for our guests.
Who knew voice actors could talk so much?